Victoria, who's a client of ours. And apparently I have Ursula to thank for finding us and telling Victoria about us. So thank you for that, which is super cool. So we're going to do our 10 glute bridges. And then after we do our 10 bridges, we're going to flip over on the hands and knees and do our 5 cat-cow. Today's workout is really fun. And I kept talking about it last night and yesterday, trying to get everybody to come on and do it because I was really excited about it. And we did it last hour and it was really fun. So after you finish your cat-cow, come into your T-spine. You don't need any equipment today. You will need a wall to do a wall sit. If you don't have a wall, you can always hold a iso squat, but I think pretty much everybody's at home. There's a wall somewhere you can do a wall sit on. We got 8 of our T-spine here. Additionally, there will be options to use a resistance loop band, like a mini band, or dumbbell for at least one of the exercises. But again, optional. Don't have to if you don't have it. Other than that, it's going to be a lot of body weight. And then, after we finish our 8 T-spine, we're coming into our bird dog. So hands and knees. Extend one arm. And the opposite. There she is. Last one we were waiting on. May, welcome in, lady. We're warming up. I knew you'd make it. I've been thinking about you, girl. So we have bird dogs. 10 on each side. Nice, good, slow control. So today, it's going to be a big, long circuit. We have 8 exercises. And we'll do all 8, and we're just going to go back to back to back to back. With a little rest in between. And then after we finish the full circuit, we'll rest and we'll repeat it. Now, here's what I really love about today. When you finish your bird dog, stand up. We're going to do 10 arm circles back and 10 forward. The first time we do the circuit, all of the exercises are going to be level 1, which means basically the lower level of challenge. Then when we go through it the second time, you can either stay at that level and do that again, or I'll be showing you how to make the exercise more challenging. And the interval itself will get 5 seconds shorter. The third time we go through it, I will add an even bigger challenge. So if you want to take things up a notch the last time, you can do that. And the interval will get 5 seconds shorter. So the first time, 45 seconds for each exercise. The second time will be 40. The third time will be 35. And what's super cool about it is you'll have the option to do level 1 for all 3, or make it harder as we go if you like. We're going to do 5 toe touch squat reaches. So arms are up. Round down, get your toes. You can bend your knees, you can round your back. Tuck your butt, lift your chest, lift your shoulders. Right arm, left arm. Stand up. So that's 1, we have 5. Really want you to take these one piece at a time. So one arm and the other, not both together. We're warming up the hips, getting that low back a little stretched out. Reach, reach, that's 3. We have 2 more here. I'll show you guys all kinds of modifications as well throughout the class today. Even within those 3 levels, I think everything should be just fine for everybody. I'm just scanning in my head over things I know about you guys specifically. Yeah, we should be good. From here, up and over, gate opener. So I call this step over the baby gate. We're going to lift the knee, bring it up and out to the side. This is slow and controlled so that we're not dipping our hip off to one side as we go. So we don't want to be like dipping and hiking. Control. Let's see. The only other thing too, if you have a piece of furniture you can use for push-ups, to do elevated push-ups, we'll do that. And then for you, Julie, I believe you have weights. We'll do chest pressing, which you know, but we can go over that again when we get there. So you're not doing a push-up. That's the one thing that I know for sure is a no-no. Other than that, even you, Kate, Jay, everything should be fine for today. All right. So the first exercise we're going to do, and I got to reset my timer here because figure out what I need. There we go. First exercise, super simple. Everybody knows that everybody here can do it. You've done it before. We're going to squat. Okay? Regular squat. Listen to your knees. You want to go as low as you can go comfortably. Remember that we're going to make this harder later on, so don't be in a hurry. Ready? Here we go. Body weight squat, arms out, chest up. Sit back into your heels. Try to take this low if you can. You can get all the way down there. Let's do it. I really like those arms kind of reaching out forward so you can counterbalance back into your hips. You guys look so good. I can see lots of good, beautiful squats happening. You're going to lean forward on your squat. That's normal, especially as tight as we are right now. Just try to keep your chest and shoulders up so that it's a squat and not a hinge. 15 seconds. Strong work. Remember, exhale as you come up. So draw that belly button and exhale. Squeeze your butt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise. Just catch your breath while you watch. Everybody here knows plank. We're going to do forearm plank. And we're all going to start with plank. Now, if you must, you may drop your knees. That's your modification. But we'll make this harder later. Let's all start in forearm plank. So belly down. Hold the elbows towards the feet. Lift the hips and hold. So like KJ, if it would feel better to drop your knees, go for it. Planks are going to be as we go along for you. It's going to depend on your comfort level. Not until the very end do we take them out completely. Keep it going, somebody's popping on. Oh, it must have got kicked off. I was just talking to you. Oh well, we'll talk about it again. So we're holding plank. We have 15 seconds. Okay, what I was saying is if you need to drop your knees, go for it. Just decide what feels comfortable. As we go along, we'll start taking planks out, but not for a while. We got plenty of time. 5, 4, 3, 2, everybody relax. We're going to do push-ups now. Julie, dumbbells. You're going to do a narrow press on your back, Julie. No push-ups for you here. Everybody else, find either a piece of furniture that won't move. Do elevated push-ups like you would here. Or if you do floor push-ups, you can do floor push-ups. If you have no option to elevate and you're not yet doing floor push-ups, drop your knees and you can either come all the way down or make this a little press. All right, ready and go. We have push-ups or pressing with the dumbbells, which I showed that for Julie because her shoulder no good on push-ups. But if you don't have something and you'd rather do a press and you have dumbbells, you can also lay on your back, keep the elbows in, and press the weight straight to the ceiling. That is an option. I decided. Keep it going, you guys. So we're going to exhale as we press up. Then I want to start a little push-up challenge for all of you guys to work on so we can get push-ups on the floor by the time you guys come back to me. And I'm going to walk you through it, and it'll be fun. 4, 3, 2, rest. So if you've ever wanted to get push-ups, we're going to do it together over these next several weeks. All right. If you need water, grab it. It's like a big dog hair fuzz. Been letting the dog come and play, and it is dog hair sitting in here. All right. Find a wall. We're going to do a wall sit. First level 1, for this first round, we're just going to do a regular wall sit. So we're going to be 90 degrees with the legs, weight in the heels, all the way back against the wall. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Now, if you didn't have free wall space, you could also come down and hold a squat here. Feel like most people have a wall somewhere, even if you have to close a door and sit against your door. You could do that too. But I want you to breathe. I want you to keep your knees out over the ankle, low back against the wall, weight in the heels. Maybe take that tiny bit lower. Kind of, I can see you. Come on, do it. 10 seconds, pretend that we're here, because I can still see you even if you're this big. You guys are great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, stand up, shake it up. Okay, we're going to go bend the bottom knee, lift the hips. Little harder, straighten the bottom leg, take the top foot over, lift the hips. If you're at that full side plank, I promise we'll make it harder, but you can start there. If this does not work for your shoulder, let me think on it. Maybe get you started and then give you an option if side plank is no good. I think everyone here is good for side planks. Ready? And lift. So we're either lifting here. Let's see. Keep holding. Yeah. Perfect. You guys look great. Keep lifting 30 seconds. You might have to skip it. If you are not able to do a side plank, we could do like a little side bend. I don't love side bends, but if you have to. 20 seconds. Keep those hips up. Remember, you can take that top foot over the top if you need to. Anything you have to do to make this work. We have 10. Almost there. Breathe. Dana's looking beautiful. I see lots of really nice side planks. You guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. If you are at home and and side plank doesn't work for you, you can also do an anti-pull with a weight. Hold it out so you breath. All right, come on to that other side. Elbow below the shoulder, either bend the bottom leg, cross the top foot over, or come into that full side plank. Lift and hold. So, I like that top arm reaching up. Like lift up out of your shoulders. Take that bottom hip, press it to the ceiling. There's a string pulling up out of your top hip. Everything's in a nice straight line. To lower this one level, you would just take your top foot over, cross it, and push into your front heel. I'm going to take a peek. You guys still have 20 seconds. Let me see what I see. Victoria's looking great. Yeah, Allie, beautiful. Dana looks so good. I can't see everybody, which is the only bummer thing about this. I see some arms just coming up. I love it. As long as I can see your fingers, wiggle your fingers at me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Stay on the floor. We're going into dead bug. Knees to 90, arms to the air. One arm in the opposite leg. It reaches out, pull the belly into the spine, flatten out your low back. And then we switch sides. I want you to really squeeze and pull all that in. 45 seconds, ready, here we go. I promise that I'll make this one harder on the next round. But let's start by just focusing on perfect form. Nice, good stretch through the fingers, stretch through the heel. Pull that belly button in. Oh yeah, and even for you, KJ, this could be a little smaller if it needs to be. Really don't want to get too much stretch through the top of the abdomen. So try not to make it too big, but it's going to be really good for your low back. I want you to focus on pulling that low back in and down. Everybody else, I want you to really extend, reach, pull down. Except for you too, Julie, not too much stretch for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are going to flip it over onto all fours. You can be on your hands, or for those who have cranky wrists, you can totally come down to your forearms too. But what I want you to do is lift one leg up and out to the side, fire hydrant. If you're on your hands, when you lift say you're lifting your left leg, lean into your left hand a little bit. That will help keep you from dipping into your hip. If you're on your forearms, this works the same. So don't hesitate to give those wrists a rest. All right, start with your left leg. Ready, here we go. So forearms will be here. On your hands, suction cup the floor, lean into that left side a little bit, that left hand. And we're just going lift and lower. This is super small. Super small. So we don't want to be turning the shoulders or turning the hips. 15 seconds down, I'm going to take a peek. Don't forget to try to keep your back flat. So pull your ribs and your hips together. We don't want a lot of arch through the low backs. Round up and in. Good work, 15 seconds. We'll make these harder today, but you can always stick with this same fire hydrant on the next 2 rounds if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay. If you need to roll your wrists up, go ahead and roll them up. And then hands and knees or forearms. We're taking that right leg up, lean into that right side pushing through the floor. And then suction cup your fingers. So kind of grip the floor with your whole hand. Takes a little pressure off the wrist. Small little lift. Good controlled lower. Forearms, same thing. You're still going to feel this in your booty. You're just not going to feel so much issues in your wrists. You guys look amazing. 15 seconds here. We have one more exercise after this. 10 seconds. You got it. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay. We will stand up for this last one. So the only person I want to modify this for is Kate L. Kate Lignosky. Instead of doing a split squat for your knee, you're going to do a hinge, which would mean same position, but you're going to lean forward and push your butt back and hinge here. And if anybody else has real cranky knees and split squats, don't do it because you hate split squats. Do it because your knees don't tolerate them. So this would be your modification where we're going to lean forward and make it a single leg hinge. Everybody else, tuck your tail. We're dropping the back knee down into a split squat. Right foot forward, shoulders back, here we go. So if we're in a split squat, we want the weight over that front heel, toes are up slightly, back knee going straight to the ground. Modification is to not bend the knee so much and to push back and make this a hip hinge instead of knee flexion, and we're still gonna load that hip on that right side. You gotta listen to your knees. Split squats are no one's favorite, but they're really good exercise, but only if the knees are okay with it. You guys look so good. Strong work, 10 seconds. Arms can be wherever you want. I'm gonna do like something crazy with it, go for it. Or you can hold them here, bring them in front. 3, 2, last one. Switch sides. Left foot forward, right foot back, 45 seconds, and we're gonna take a rest. That's our whole circuit for today. Tuck your tailbone if you're doing that split squat. Ready, here we go, straight down, press up. So we wanna get that back leg perpendicular to the floor, press through the heel in front. You can hinge this. If you're hinging, then it's gotta become, instead of a bend and straighten, it's a lean over, push back, and then a straighten. Option for those with knees who don't like split squats. It'll be just as challenging for your butt. You guys look good. All right, down and up, we're almost there. 15 seconds. Solid work today. 10. Exhale, press up. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, shake it out, grab your water. So that was our first round. Anything that I gave you as an alternate, like chest presses, instead of push-ups, you'll stick with that. In fact, everybody's push-ups is gonna be just push-ups. We're not gonna level the push-ups because we're already at our most challenging. Everything else, I'll give you options to make harder, but remember that first level exercise we just did, you can always stick with that. We're gonna drop 5 seconds from our interval. So we're going to 40 seconds now. So if you wanna take the higher option, let's go for it. And I think I forgot for you, hang on. For you, Kate Lignosky, if squats are no good, do a hinge instead. I'm sorry that I forgot that on our first round. Anybody with knee issues in a squat can do a hinge and then you'll come up on your toes just like we're gonna do here. So, for our second round, first exercise, level 1 is a squat, or again, hinge if your knees are cranky. Level 2, so now if you want to take this up, make it harder. Squat, come up onto your toes. Lift and give it like a pause at the top. If we were hinging, it would be hinge, come up on your toes. I promise you we'll do jump squats. So I encourage you not to go to the full jump yet. Start with squat, lift, squat, okay? Or stay with regular squats. 40 seconds on the clock, ready, here we go. So we're back and down, lift and squeeze. So we're working our calves when we come up into that lift. Squeeze and try to hold it there. Nice, good, tight butt, tight core. We want to give this at least 1 count, and then we're back down. If you must hinge, hinge, squeeze. This is for the knees. So it becomes more of a hip dominant exercise and less of a knee dominant exercise. Keep moving, I wanna watch. Yeah, let's go, don't stop, down, up, squeeze. Don't have to jump it, we'll get to jump squats next, unless you really want to. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax, good work. That's last, jump squats are last. Okay, so we did low plank on forearms. You can stay here, you can drop the knees. You want to take this up a notch? We're going to lift one arm at a time. Much more challenging on the shoulder. Julie, I would not try that. I would stay with your forearm plank. Everybody else, it's an option. All right, come into that forearm plank. Ready? Here we go. So, wide feet. As you're lifting that arm, you're supporting yourself on one side, so we're trying not to drop. Modification can still be, you can even come to your knees and do this, so that we still get that kind of anti-rotation, but not in full plank. Or hold your forearm plank, just hang out and breathe. Try to keep your butt down. Sometimes it's really hard to balance in this. 10 seconds. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. Okay, good job. If you have a mini loop band, you are welcome to use it now. If you don't, you can do this exercise without putting on a band. So the band would go just below your knees. And in a wall sit, we would go out and in, out and in. Without a band, just do the out and in. You can also stick with your regular wall sit. Those are your options. Regular wall sit, open and close with no band, open and close with band. So go ahead and find your wall. Woo, you guys are working hard today. Nice deep breath. Take it down and sit, and here we go. So either regular hold, or we're going out and back in. This is really small. It's just a little abduction, close. So the knees would go past the ankles to the ankles. Past the ankles, over the ankles. Not any bigger than that. We don't want to be so wide that we're getting a lot of crazy stuff happening at the hips. It can be this tiny, like a pulse, pulse, pulse. Now maybe half inch lower. You got it. You got it. Keep breathing. Even without a band. This open and close is hard. You can stick with that regular wall sit if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burning. Woo. Go ahead and get up. My legs are on fire. Okay. Grab a drink of water. We're going back down to the floor for these next 3 exercises. We had our side plank. If you are not doing side plank, grab a weight, a bottle of water, anything that has weight, and you'll hold it out here instead of doing side plank. Tucking our tailbone. Everybody else, you're either sticking with modified with the leg down, modified with the leg in front, regular side plank, level 2 challenge. Lift and lower. So we'd be lifting the top leg and lowering the top leg. That is our difficult challenge. All right, ready and side plank. Any version, and then if you want it, lift it. I'm seeing all this stuff happening on this screen, so I gotta take a look what's going on. You guys look so good. 15 seconds down. Keep lifting those hips. Oh, okay, that's all it's doing. We're good. We have 20 seconds. You guys are doing a really great job of choosing the level that works best for you. I see all kinds of versions of side plank. I love that. You've got to remember 10 seconds. Your body will work out just like it is when you're here with me in person, but now you're going to kind of have to pick it unless I'm telling you a specific exercise. Y'all know I skip push-ups. I totally skip push-ups. Finish your side plank. We'll go back to push-ups. I just remembered. Someone's got to call me out on that shit. Okay. Side plank. Same modification or level you just did. Ready and hold. We'll work them in here. So, y'all know you're going to find the level of side plank that's hard for you, but you can still do good form. So, like if I'm lifting this top leg, I shouldn't be dropping my hip at the same time. If it's dropping, then just come here. If we're dropping from here, take that foot down in front. If that's still challenging, bottom leg can bend. Lift your hips, press your hips to the sky, reach your arm up, press down into that shoulder, 10 seconds. You guys are doing such good work. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay. I skipped push-ups. We gotta go back. So if you're doing them elevated, you got a piece of furniture or something that will move. If you're Julie or anyone else with issues doing push-ups, especially if it's someone watching this recording later, you're gonna press straight up to the ceiling. If you had like a ball, you can press a ball. Anything with weight, you can press the baby, Julie. Press the gym up overhead. I'm kidding. All right, everybody else, push-ups. If you have nothing to elevate, then do it here with me on your knees. Ready? Go. So if you're on your knees, I still want you to keep most of your weight in your upper body. And we can do that by shifting our weight forward and not having our butt very high in the air. Even if you're on an elevated surface, we're still in plank position, getting that chest all the way down to that elevated surface. Stay with me, we got 15 more seconds. Get at least 10. Beautiful, strong work, everyone. Pull that rib up and in, round out through your belly. We have 3, 2, 1. Everybody relax. Welcome, Carrie. Just jump in, girl. Just jump in. Okay. We were on dead bugs. So back to the floor. I'm sorry, next time I'll make sure I looked right over it on my shoe. Regular dead bug is opposite arm, opposite leg, pull the belly in, flatten the back. Next level, hold a weight. Could be a weight, could be a ball, could be a baby, whatever you want to do. But you're going to hold it straight up, and you're just going to take the legs out, one at a time, holding the belly into the spine. Ready? Here we go. Weight is optional. You can stick with that regular dead bug. This adds a degree of difficulty. It's working your arms. It's also adding a little bit of resistance to your core as you stick those legs out, come back in. Out, come back in. Good work, everybody. Halfway there. If you're sticking with regular bug, and then everybody but Julie and KJ, we don't want to stretch too far for you two. Everybody else, really reach and stretch. Reach and stretch. Those two I'm trying to keep from stretching through your core too much. Everybody rest. Flip it over. All fours. We have fire hydrants. You can be on hands and knees. You can be on forearms. Still works. Going to be nicer to your wrist. Start with the left leg. I want you to push into that left hand, lean to the left. Now, I forgot, adding challenge. If you want to add a challenge, kick that leg out and in. So we go up, extend, in, lower. Lift, extend, in, lower. As you do that, make sure not to lean. So when you kick out, it's really hard not to lean into this one side. Keep your torso, hips, shoulders facing straight down. Level 1 is still just sticking with that regular fire hydrant. Strong work, everyone. You have 10 more seconds here. Such great work. After this, we're going to have one more exercise. We're going to do both sides, of course, but then one more exercise. 4, 3, 2, relax. Roll your wrists out. We're going to come to the other side. Forearms or hands, press into that right side, up, extend if you want to make it harder, and lower. Ready, go. So we're going up, kick out, in and down. You'll notice that kick out, it's not going to be a 90-degree kick out. It's like really hard to do that without adjusting something through your lower body. I want you to keep your hips and shoulders square. Press into that right hand. Lean some of your weight into that right hand. Draw the belly in. Is your back kind of sagging, or are we pulling up and in and keeping a nice tabletop in that flat upper, okay, in that middle, lower back? What I was trying to say. Almost there. Up, out, in, down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay. Stand up when you're ready. Last exercise of our second round. adjustments, do a flat back hinge, so it's going to be chest over the thigh and press up. Everybody else, we're going straight down with the chest and shoulders up. Let's start with the right foot. Deep breath. Here we go. Oh, wait. Make it more challenging. Step back and down. So if you want to go level 2, we're going reverse lunge. If you're hinging, it would be hinge and bring this foot in, okay? Ready? Here we go. So you're either doing the one we did first round, or you're going to add a challenge by making this moving, a little more dynamic. In our hinge, it would be here, and then slide that foot in. If you need to stay with your split squat, we're just going to stay with our split squat. It's totally up to you. That reverse lunge just gives us a chance to drive off that front foot. It makes it more challenging because it's almost like a deficit. Because now instead of being just coming straight up and down, we're pushing a little bit more weight. 10 seconds. Strong work. You guys know you're almost done with this second round. We got a break coming. 4, 3, 2. Switch sides. Left foot forward. We're either stepping back and down, hinge and slide, or stationary. Ready? Go. So here's your level 1. You can stay there, or we're taking it back, drop it down, press up, drop it down. When you come into that reverse, it should look like a split squat. So it should still be back leg perpendicular to the ground, straight tuck through the core. Should look just like it does without stepping back. Oh my gosh, you guys look so good. Keep going, strong work. We have 10. I wish we could take a poll over who's wearing shoes and who's not. 5, because when you're at home, sometimes you don't wear the shoes, right? 3, 2, 1. Okay, rest. Good, strong work, you guys, strong work. If you're near your camera, just give me the thumbs up if you're doing good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. I can't see everybody, so hopefully you're all still with me. All right. We are doing so great. We have one more round, and this is going to become a 35-second interval now. You already have 2 levels of difficulty that you've seen that you have to pick from, and I'm going to add a third, option. Remember, these are options, and it's all about determining what option is going to fit you best. What's most challenging, what is best for your body, and then where are we mentally? Like, what do we want to get out of today? If you're feeling like you're like, man, I needed a weekend, I am exhausted, maybe all you needed to get out of today was just moving and sweating. Then maybe don't go for that full out high challenge. If you're like, I need this, I need to like really lay it all out, then go for it. Okay, for our squat, we had squat, we had level 2 squat calf raise. Level 3 is going to be a pop squat. So we're going to jump up and out and down. That's level 3. Make sure you don't land too wide. You still want to land in your squat with your knees over your ankles. 3 choices, 35 seconds, last squats today. Ready, here we go. So you're either here, squat. You're here, lift. Or you're coming in and up, out and down. Pop it together, pop it out and squat. Land nice and low, arms come forward. Squeeze your core tight, press into your heels. Let's finish this strong, you guys. Woo, 15 seconds, I'm with you. We're going all the way to the end here. Know where you have to be. Don't force anything today, less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, nice job. Catch your breath. While you're catching your breath, watch me for plank options. We have knee plank on your forearms, high plank on your forearms. We have arm reaches. Next one, up downs. You want to go level 3? Down, down, up, up. Your choice. Take it to the floor. Let's do it. Woo, I'm still breathing super heavy, so I don't think I need a second. All right. On your forearms, ready, go. So either stay here, lift the arms, or press to high plank, drop to your forearms. Alternate arms, keep your butt down, keep your feet wide too. Having the wider is going to help with your base of support. It's going to help with that rock side to side. Everybody shift your butt down just a tiny bit. Strong work, 10 seconds. You guys are so strong. We are almost done. Getting it all out today. 4, 3, 2, relax. Couple deep breaths. If you need water, a little sip of water. We're going into push-ups now. So push-ups elevated, push-ups on the floor, or push-ups on your knees, or that dumbbell press to the ceiling for our last round. Your choice. I want at least 8 of them. We got 35 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. If you're on your knees, pull your core underneath and shift your weight into your hands. You can also do that dumbbell press. Totally optional. Might be nicer if you don't have an elevation to go for push-ups, or if you're not at floor push-ups yet. Otherwise, chest down, exhale, press. Strong. Push through. Remember, elbows are just slightly outward. Arrow, now T. Eyes are looking down at the floor. Big push. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Woo, I'm sweating now, y'all. Okay. Catch your breath. Watch me for your wall sit. Regular wall sit. Like, I hate that I'm getting sweat on the mirror. It's making me crazy. Regular wall sit. No one's here to see it anyway. Or out and back in. Or feet together. Lift the knee march. You guys know this. We did this not too long ago, one of the last times we were here together. If you're in that march, keep your feet together so that you have a good base of support when you lift one leg. You can stick with a regular wall sit. Totally fine. Big deep breath in. Exhale it out. Sitting down, here we go. So you can open and close, or march, or sit. If you're marching, keep your hips level. Try not to dip your hips. Do that by pushing down into your heel and really keeping your core tight so we're not sitting off from side to side. Maybe you're in that regular sit, you just want to get a tiny bit lower for me. You can do that too. You guys got it. I'm with you. 10 seconds. Let's hold or march. When you're sweaty, the mirror gets kind of slippery. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Awesome work, you guys. I'm going to have to clean that now. Gross. We're coming down to the floor, and I have some fun choices for you in your cycling. So, if you were doing any of level 1, either here, top foot over, or regular side plank, stay there. If you're doing leg lift, now I want you to reach under, rotate, and reach up. So we're going to pull up, round, and back. That's our next level challenge on our side plank. Everybody get in position and hold. So, elbow below shoulder, first get stacked. Then, as you reach, kind of pull your butt up and rotate. Tuck, 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 lift and squeeze. You can be here. You can be bent on the bottom leg, lifting the hips. You got it. Strong work. Already down to 10 more seconds. I want to watch and see who's doing that reach through. I love it. Ooh, looking beautiful, you guys. Very nice. Gretchen's got that dumbbell press. Good modification, lady. And relax. We'll go on the other side. But I'm always trying to make sure I give you guys options because everybody's bodies are a little different. That's why we normally do it the way we do it, right? But we're doing the best we can with what we have right now. Side plank, other side, same version, ready, here we go. So maybe we're holding like Allie in a beautiful side plank. Maybe we're modified like Victoria's doing with that foot down in front. Maybe like Ursula, we're reaching through, lifting through the hips. Or like Gretchen, the shoulder down like that, or the elbow, and you're holding that dumbbell pressing out. Your choice. 15 seconds, listen to your body. That's one thing I love about you guys, 10 seconds. You guys know your bodies really well. And you listen. Maybe not all the time. Most of the time. 3, 2, 1. Everybody rest. Next one is our dead bug. So, you were either doing your regular dead bug, one arm down take the weight back towards the floor and pull in. So this is going to challenge your upper back, your chest, and your upper core even more. It's an option. Everybody get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. I like sometimes if I see somebody's not ready, I want to wait for them. So, out with the leg, arms to go back, pull and squeeze. I want you to really control that as you go back because you'll see how much harder you have to work to keep your core from arching. You do not have to do that with the upper body. You can just hold the weight. You can also put the weight down and take the opposite arm and leg out. Either way, stretch that leg out. Pull your belly button into your spine. Try to keep your low back flat. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Last 2 exercises, and then we're going to stretch. You guys are doing amazing work today. Take a second to appreciate it. It's a blessing to be able to exercise, and I'm so glad so many of you guys have really leaned into it and the release it brings. So in your fire hydrant, on your hands or on your forearms, your options were fire hydrant with a kick out, or everyone's favorite now, you may do a straight leg fire hydrant for our last one, if you like. Those are super hard. If you feel like that, you get no range of motion with that, then just stick with that hydrant kick out. 35 seconds, start with your left leg. All fours or forearms ready, here we go. So if you're straight legging, it's so small, but the biggest thing I can kind of impress upon you on a straight leg fire hydrant is to lower your leg with control. So if that leg is coming up but it's plopping, slowly drop that leg, just like our side leg lifts we did yesterday. It's in the control. Beautiful work, you guys. 10. Last set of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. We're going to switch sides. Woo, I know that rain's coming. My forehead is predicting rain, you guys. So it's going to rain in like 2 hours. I know it. All right, all fours or forearms, straight leg or regular fire hydrant, right leg, and go. So again, you're still going to lean into that right hand. Still going to push it down, keeping the shoulders and the hips square. If you're getting cramped up, just go into that regular fire hydrant. Maybe adding that little kick out. It's slow and controlled. We don't want to lean into the hip. Little tiny muscles here. Ooh, but they can really burn, can't they? Amazing job. Don't hesitate to be on your forearms if you need to. Finish this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, everybody rest. Woo. Stand up, grab water if you need it, because this last exercise, the 3rd level challenge is not for everyone. So don't feel like you have to try it. It's there for my people who really want to go for it, who feel comfortable with their knees, who want to kick it up a notch, but it's 100% optional. We have either a split squat or a flat back hinge. 2nd level is either step back and down or slide that foot back and bring it in hinge. Level 3 would become a reverse lunge to a single leg hop. So down, press up and hop into that leg. You're leaning forward, you're driving off the heel. Now let's think through this. If you're having to modify for a single leg hinge, I would not do a hop because we're already trying to protect your knee. So that person who needs to do this is going to stay right here. You don't have to try it. You can stick with a reverse lunge. 35 seconds, right foot forward. Ready, here we go. So if you're going for it, drive up. You can also just come up on your toe. Or you can full hop, make sure you can land comfortably. Otherwise, we're going down, maybe lift the knee, maybe just down and together, maybe just split squat, whatever works your booty. I want you to choose. Oh my God, you guys look so good. I see some really good modifications even for that hop happening. So I like that you're picking the challenge, but you're keeping it safe. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. 35 seconds and we're done. Left side. You might notice your balance is a little trickier on the other side. So if we're coming into that hop, just really pull up. Ready, and go. So we're going back. Maybe it's a lift. Maybe it's just the knee. Maybe it's that full hop, which is really kind of fun. Or we're just reversing. Or we're here. If you haven't worked out in a little while, if you're one of the people joining for the first time today, you might need to take it low. That's okay. Many of these ladies have been on with me multiple times in the last 2 weeks. And that's cool. I'm so glad you're all here. 10 seconds. If it's your first one, I hope to see more of you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Woo! So, don't go away. Give yourself a hand though. That was good work. Don't go away. Grab some water. I want our heart rate to come down before we go down to the floor and stretch. Holy, holy, that was awesome. Okay, so before we lie down, breathe with me. Deep breath in. Big breath out through your mouth. When you do that, see if you can fill your chest and your belly, expand, and then blow it all out like you're blowing through a straw. Draws your core muscles together. And a lot of us are, I think everybody, we're a little stressed out right now. So you might be feeling a little tight in your chest. So we want to start working on really coming back to our full diaphragmatic breathing, trying to expand through the chest, calm our system back down. Let's take it to the floor. We're going to lie on your back, start with a figure 4 stretch. So one leg over the opposite knee, draw that leg in. If it's comfortable, your option is to keep it on the floor as well and just press the knee out. But we're just going to stretch out that outer thigh. Now, we just did a couple nice deep breaths. Let's stay focused on that. Nice, good deep breath. In and out. So our stretching is our chance to bring our system back down. We just kicked it up a notch. You guys crushed it today. We want to make sure our system gets to return back down from, 10 down back to 1. Go ahead and switch legs so that our body knows we crushed it, we conquered our workout, we're amazing and strong and resilient, and now we can feel like, oh, okay. We got away from the saber-tooth tiger, danger has passed, fight or flight system off. That's what exercise is, it's your fight or flight system. But every time we do a workout and we survive it and conquer it and we recover, it sends a signal to our body that we have survived and that we're stronger. Hug both knees in, go ahead and roll yourself up to seated. Both legs are going straight out. We're crossing the right foot over the left knee. Take the left arm, hug the right knee in, twist, sit up tall. Nice deep breath. So, I heard from a lot of you guys that some of the concerns you have right now are stress eating, which I totally get, as well as concerns about fitness level. You guys come in here, you work out multiple times a week, you guys are strong as heck. We put up some big weights. Go ahead and switch sides. And you might be feeling like, wow, I'm gonna lose all my progress. So I recorded 2 short videos. They're both under 5 minutes. Well, one is just over 5 minutes. The other one's only like 3.5. Addressing those concerns. So basically letting you know my thoughts, my advice, and then from a strength perspective, starting next week, I'm going to structure these workouts so that Monday, Wednesday, Friday are a little bit more like our strength 1, 2, 3. We'll do a little bit more circuit style Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. But if you have bands and weights, I'm going to start incorporating those more. Go ahead and come to standing. If you don't have a little mini band like we use here, I have a link for Perform Better. They're super inexpensive. Draw the belly button in, reach forward. I already heard from a few of you guys who ordered some. They just give us a chance for really low cost for you guys to be able to add some strength challenge back in, not just body weight. So if you don't have anything, don't worry, we'll make it work. But if you want to get something and you don't have dumbbells, go for those glute bands, arms back behind, shoulders back. And if you don't mind ordering from the link that I shared, I get a small commission from the sales of that. So full disclosure, you might be able to find them on Amazon, but these are good bands. They're very inexpensive. So that's what's up. Don't worry about it. You're not going to lose your strength. We're going to keep it up, right arm across. Truly, as long as you're still exercising, and even body weight can be really challenging, you won't lose it. And then once we do come back in person, we have a plan of how we're going to progress you back up so that we're not starting exactly where we left off, but we'll get back to it really quickly. Take that opposite arm across. You guys all know now, even if you're the first one or the first workout you've joined, you all know how to get on. Same link every time. Workouts are between 45 minutes and an hour. Hands to the thighs, chest is out, shoulders back. Schedule is in Zen Planner. If for any reason you don't see it, it just means I have to give you the virtual membership, which you can do yourself too, but if you're confused, don't worry about it. Shoot me a message. Otherwise, just pop in whenever you see that on Facebook and you know we're working out, join us. More the merrier. Go ahead and round it all the way up. Shoulders up to the ears and back. Roll it out, maybe roll the wrists out a little bit too. We did all that stuff on your hands and knees. And then let's finish kind of like we just did with the breathing, but I want you to use your arms. Deep breath, inhale. Big breath, exhale. One more big deep breath, inhale. Big breath, exhale. Let me go ahead and stop the recording, and then I want everybody to say goodbye to me before you go.